There's not too many things in life where you can put yourself in a position where you have to concentrate on one thing and one thing only. It's a wonderful part of being alive to be able to experience something like that. Well, I think that the Verbier Xtreme is the best event of its kind in the world. There's several other events out there, but nothing with the scope of the mountain.
Der Verbier Xtreme ist eigentlich die inoffizielle Weltmeisterschaft im Freeriden. Es gibt nichts Höheres.
The contest is very extreme if you compare it to other freeride contests. On some parts of the mountain you don't want to fall, because if the snow's not perfect you will roll down 300 to 400 meters over cliffs and you can kill yourself.
3 years ago was the first time I went to Verbier. 2002 I take part again. I had big time fun. Everybody is a winner at the time. He have fun and enjoy what he do in the life. Ah, here we are. Still sunshine. Already people laughing. Sound like good vibes.
So, first of all, yesterday we hiked up and walked down in the face, and the snow is quite good.
The riders have different backgrounds. Some of them are pure freeriders, not competing in any other contests, and that's Steve Klassen, for example.
I think everybody's always stoked when they see each other. It's like a big reunion now, because a lot of us have been doing this event for so many years. This may be the only place we see each other, or maybe we see each other a couple times throughout the year, but we're all good friends, we hang out together. It's a good time.
Steve Klassen was already a legend in '95 when we had to choose and invite the first 16 male riders for the first event. And we met him. He won the event and then won 3 other events. He's a very unique person, knowing he is the most talented rider I've ever met.
Well, I like coming back to Verbier every year. It feels great. It's like my home away from home.
Ich bin ziemlich gestoked, wieder da zu sein. Ich war letztes Jahr nicht da, weil ich mir 3 Wochen vor dem Contest in Marokko beide Beine gebrochen habe. Und bin dann über einen Monat im Krankenhaus gelegen, 3 Operationen durchgemacht.
Flo's recovery is pretty impressive, because I spoke to him last year, 12 months ago, and on the phone he was still in hospital after falling free climbing. And at that time he was not only crying, but not sure he could walk again properly.
Jetzt bin ich eigentlich jeden Tag, den ich am Snowboard stehe, froh. Ich glaube, ich bin einfach dankbarer geworden dafür. Also ich weiß es mehr zu schätzen, was man daran hat, wenn man gesund ist und sich so bewegen kann, wie man will.
La compétition et le freeride, c'est deux mots qui ne vont pas réellement ensemble, parce que le freeride, c'est être libre. Mais comme l'extrême organisé, par exemple, pour moi, je ne le prends pas comme une compétition. C'est vraiment tellement bien organisé qu'on n'a pas l'impression d'être dans une compète. Donc c'est du plaisir aussi. J'habite à Verbier maintenant depuis 3 ans. Je suis venue sur Verbier parce que les montagnes me plaisent beaucoup. C'est une atmosphère tellement positive, il y a beaucoup de vibrations positives ici. Et c'est un endroit que j'adore pour skier. En hiver, il y a un peu trop de monde à mon goût. Mais autrement, pour skier à des montagnes, c'est pour moi l'endroit parfait, quoi. J'adore. Pour le freeride, c'est le paradis.
Free skiing has made huge progresses these last 5 years with the gear. Actually, the ski shapes have been very much influenced by snowboarding. So it's sort of natural this year to introduce ski.
Je trouve que c'est une bonne chose qu'il y ait des skieurs à partir de cette année, parce que sur les autres événements que j'ai fait en France ou en Suisse, il y a toujours eu le mélange ski-snowboard, et puis je trouve ça bien. La première fois que j'ai ridé le Bec des Roses, j'avais 15 ans. Ça fait un feeling spécial, cette montagne elle a beaucoup d'énergie, et puis de descendre dans le couloir, rien que le dogleg, j'ai trouvé tellement pentu, tellement raide, que ça faisait vraiment...
Oh, first time I saw the Bec de Roses, it was a pretty scary mountain, but I was excited to do it for sure.
It's a nice pyramid with so many different possibilities, so many different lines.
Like when you look at it as a rider, the first time maybe you're a bit intimidated by it, and it definitely demands your respect.
Man darf sie einfach nicht spielen, also jede Abfahrt im Bec de Roses ist eine Herausforderung.
So just under us here, we've got the steepest part of the face. It's 56 degrees, which is 120% or something. So really, when the riders are in there, they have the wall just here. They can touch it. And when you ski down such steeps, you need to be really aware of what you're doing. You need to be aware of sharks, which can be hidden under this upper layer of powder snow, and there's no room for mistake there.
The word extreme is kind of overused in certain ways, but it's interesting because the word came from what we do in the first place, whether it's extreme skiing or extreme snowboarding. So I'm comfortable saying extreme snowboarding. And to say how extreme is this? This is about as extreme as it gets, because you know you're doing a contest where if you fall in certain spots you could die. So that would be considered to be extreme by most people's standard, I think. You're not hooked on by a rope or anything like that. We just have a board on our feet and one edge to hold on with, and it's a heavy thing, for sure. I think that's one of the things that makes it so intriguing to me, is that it is such a heavy thing that if you can go up there and you can do this contest, you can do pretty much everything else in life. Like, what else is really going to be hard compared to this? I don't know.
They master some runs like this not only during the event but during the whole year, and when you speak to them you see that they are preparing their line, that they want to reach the best possible level, and it's part of the sport and part of some other extreme sports too, where the risk of death exists and is part of the game.
C'est clair, c'est des sports un peu extrêmes, c'est des sports, c'est des sports classés extrêmes, mais je sais ce que je fais quand je me lance dans une ligne. Des fois, sur une face, il y a des lignes que j'ose pas faire parce que je la sens pas, ça va pas. je suis pas en forme, je vais pas le faire. J'essaie de rester vraiment dans un créneau de choses que j'arrive à faire et sans prendre de danger, quoi, sans avoir peur.
Well, that's just it. Fear plays a big role in it, and you have to figure out where your line is, where fear stops and where comfortableness is. And if you can push that edge, then you know your skill level's going up and you've got a good chance of having a really good run and a really good line.
We select the riders along their freeriding level, but also along their spirit and psychological approach of the event. We want them to stay cool, even if it's an event. That's the first measure of security.
No hurricane, there's no way to cancel all the time.
And then we wait for the conditions to be good enough, meaning the snow has to be good, visibility has to be perfect.
The face is looking really nice. It's gonna be awesome. Fresh snow, nice for the rider, nice for the media, for the image.
During the whole winter, we monitor the face, we cut the snow to see how the layers are stable. On the one hand, the layers of the snow have to be stable so that the avalanche danger is close to zero, and on the other, the surface has to be soft enough for the riders to be able to ride in a good way and secure way.
Brilliant. Brilliant. It's a bit hard just here, which is normal because it's been windy from the back. But when you look at it there, you see that it's powder. It's going to fly tomorrow.
When the day of the competition comes, it's a mind trip. I think for any rider that's involved in this contest, there's such a level of concentration and one-pointed focus that it's a beautiful thing.
It's like a climax with different elements coming together. Helicopters, riders going up, TV production getting into place.
All the riders are hiking up here, skiers, snowboarders. I think it's great that we all have to hike. It gives you an hour to think about your run, to get warm, to get mentally ready for your run. And well, that's the way it is when you go freeriding. You got to hike your face, so that's a true freeriding spirit.
When I'm doing the hike, I'm thinking about my line, and I'm also thinking about conserving my energy. Like, I don't want to hike up that mountain fast. I want to hike up slow. If I start breathing hard, I'll stop. I just want to be able to conserve every bit of energy for when I need it, which is mainly when I'm landing in air.
The most important thing is I have to make myself happy and have a good ride, and then for the rest, the ranking, that's more a judging story.
Well, this year we changed a little bit. We used to have criteria, and this year all the riders go down, judges write what they see. They're just going to write in small boxes, comments, jump, start, good line, good speed, no control, whatever. And they give themselves notes, and at the end they give 5 names for guys, 3 names for girls.
Am Wettkampftag, wenn ich hinaufgehe, gehe ich als erstes vor zur Kante, nehme dann mein Foto raus und dann denke ich mal nur an meine Line. Also probieren wir einfach noch meine Line einzubringen. Das mache ich 10 Mal, 20 Mal, bis ich wirklich mit geschlossenen Augen das alles durchgehe und wirklich wie auch blind hinunterfahren kann.
Ich wünsche mir, es wäre schon eine Stunde später und ich könnte losfahren. Die letzte Stunde vom Start ist die schlimmste.
Je trouve qu'il est formidable à l'extrême, c'est qu'entre nous, en fait, on est souvent les mêmes riders. Donc maintenant, il y a pas une sorte de compétition entre nous. C'est vraiment une famille. On est comme des frères et sœurs. Au moment où on me dit 2 minutes et 30 secondes, là, je commence à... Et puis au moment où on me dit c'est bon, vas-y, bon run, là, ça va beaucoup mieux. Après le deuxième virage, là, je suis dedans et puis je pense plus à rien et je suis dans ma ligne. Alors c'est cool.
You're the grooviest girl in town. All I wanna do is hang around with you and your A and B side with you in a room. Hey.
On s'est embarqué dans le slot. C'est énorme, c'était cool.
All I wanna do is hang around with you.
Freeriden ist so gefährlich, wie du es selber machst. Alle Snowboarder, die da in Verbier mitfahren, sind gleichzeitig Risikomanager. Und bei jeder Abfahrt überlegst du, was kann passieren und überlegst du gleichzeitig, wie kann ich es vermeiden. Mein Ziel ist es eigentlich immer, während des Laufs in so einen gewissen Stimmungszustand zu kommen, wo ich mich so schwerelos fühle. Manche nennen das den Flow-Zustand, dass du den Berg runterfährst und alles andere völlig abschalten kannst.
Der Schnee war viel besser als gedacht. Viel besser. Ich war von oben bis unten Powder. Und ich werde aufpassen müssen, dass es mir nicht mitnimmt im Slap, weil so viel mitgeflossen ist. Ja, eigentlich alles gut aufgegangen. Der letzte Sprung, der große Sprung leider habe ich nicht gestanden. Das ärgert mich brutal, weil es war eigentlich wäre total leicht gewesen, habe ich irgendwie ein bisschen Rücklage gekriegt. Ja, aber sonst bin ich froh, dass ich hier runter bin.
In terms of level of riding, I think there's been big progress and nice and interesting window of different skills. Some going for the steeps, some going for big turns, some going for high jumps with freestyle moves.
I know that you feel it too. I know that I am alone, but I'm with you. I didn't see what I've done.
I was hurt in the beginning of the winter, and then I didn't have so much time to ride, so I will see.
Voilà, mesdames et messieurs, c'est parti. Alex Coudray.
He knows the secret. How to be everybody's speaking. He's fascinated, foolish. He's got the brain of a cool fish. Come on and watch him. Come on and watch him. Come on and watch this guy. He's a poser boy. Come on and watch him.
Yeah, I had a bad place to tumble, but I went quick back on my feet, so maybe it's the shining star protection, I don't know. Yeah.
For sure, I get nervous at the top, but I try to channel that into the feeling of love. If I'm feeling fear, then it means there's something in my mind about my run that I want to change, and so I'll change it so that when I leave the starting gate, I can have the feeling of love. I noticed that some riders go up there and they know exactly what they want to do, but my approach to it is that I have a general area of where I'm going to, and I have several different options in there. And so if I get to the point where I might have to stop, usually that won't happen because I'll have a backup way to get out of it without stopping.
I need your lips, oh baby. Every time you're away, I'm so sad, I'm dying. You are the shining light of my spooky night. Oh yeah, baby. Oh, I want you. Eternal love, love, my fountain of joy. Oh baby. To drown in it, sweet lady. Take me across the line. The soul is yours, your body is mine. Oh yeah, baby. Oh, I want you. I need you.
Well, if you know you've had a good run and you arrive at the finish gate, then you're really stoked. And it's one of the greatest feelings ever.
I guess the skiers will take different lines. They'll discover new parts of the face.
Footsteps on the floor, no knocking at the door, that counts, no one to celebrate.
It worked out well, and I feel very honored to be the first skier down.
I just wanna play loud. Superhero partners for offensive disasters. I can feel it come. Oh yeah, oh yeah. Pop music, oh baby, pop music. I can't get enough of pop music. Nothing to release, that lots to squeeze. There is a chance to play it out. To be Superman or Mr. Satellite depends on how it's right. I can believe there's nowhere to breathe. There is a way to bring it out. I can't stand this harmony. Oh, pop music, oh baby, pop music. I can't get enough of pop music.
The skiers opened up new lines that us snowboarders will probably look at and maybe think there's new places to go.
Nothing's real, boy. Nothing's real, boy. There's a candle through your dreams. That's the deal, boy. That's the deal, oh boy. There's a candle through your dreams. We are waiting for the end. Waiting for the end, yeah, yeah, yeah. We are waiting for the end. Waiting for the end, yeah, yeah, yeah.
La belle vie, pour moi, c'est ma vie. Je crois que si on me demandait de recommencer demain, si je pouvais recommencer ma vie demain, et qu'est-ce que je ferais la même.
Ich glaube, dass man dann ein gutes Leben führt, wenn man sich von seinen Träumen leiten lässt. Also ich glaube, dass jeder von uns Träume hat, nur dass es nicht jeder schafft, die Träume so einzusetzen, dass sie auch den Lebensweg bestimmen.
I feel so fortunate to just be alive. Not just to be here in front of a camera or to be riding down the mountain, but to just be able to experience life. It's like there's a lot of people that have different religions around the world and spirituality, and you take like the American Indians where it was the wind and the earth and the snow. And the more you do this and the more it becomes your life, that starts being who you are.